All right.
What's going on?
Again, you would have heard, you would have read Usain Bolt coming out in defense of his former coach, the Honorable um, Glenn Mills. I quote, "It's the disrespect as far as I'm concerned. Glenn Mills is one of the greatest coaches ever. I tell people all the time that anything that Coach Mills says, it's facts. He's been doing this for a long time. He understands, and he's been coaching before he even ended high school. And for me, people need to give credit where it is due." Now, this all comes out of quarter mile out specialist Peter Matthews. I haven't seen this, but I'm told it came under the microscope publicly after he launched a stinging, expletive-laced tirade against a highly regarded coach on Instagram in a comment under the post by sprinter Kimar Bailey Cole. As I said, I haven't seen that. I heard about it. Bailey Cole was announcing that he was changing his coaching arrangement. This after he came 8th in the 100-meter final at the National Championships recently. Olympic 200 bronze medalist Warren Weir last year decided to leave the racers camp. Ewan Blake decided to leave. Javon Minzy also decided to leave. I quote Usain Bolt again, "You can leave a coach. I've moved on from coaches, but I didn't disrespect anybody. We parted ways because of differences that we had. But when you're going to try and disrespect a coach that took you to a level that no one else did, it hurts me personally because it is my coach. And I know he won't be happy I'm defending him like this, but these athletes should know themselves and respect that Glenn Mills took them to the highest level they've ever been. They probably won't get back to that level, but he brought you there." I don't know if we could listen a little bit to what Usain said. Do we have?
Yeah, we have a video. Let's play it.
Yep. Can we hear a little what Usain said?
I've moved along from coach, but I haven't disrespect anybody. You understand? We part our ways for the differences that we have. But when you're going to try to disrespect a coach, he took you to a level that nobody, 1, 2, 3, me, Blake, Warren, never been done before. And then you're going to come and disrespect a coach like that. It hurts me personally because it's my coach. You understand? And I know he's not going to be happy with the fact that I'm defending him the way I am right now. But these athletes should know themselves and respect that Glenn Mills is the greatest. Glenn Mills have taken you to the highest level you have ever been in your career. You probably won't get back to that level.
Both.
I think the
Some of the stuff that he said. He had more to say, but that was some of the stuff that he had to say.
I guess Bolt says athletes are beating up on Mills, and it hurts him personally. So it would be nice, well, not nice, but it would be good to hear in summing up this whole story. What exactly are they saying in beating up on Mills?
Yep, as I said, when I read
it
expletive-laced tirade from Peter Matthews, I didn't hear what he had to say.
I hadn't seen that either.
So I'm not certain what he had to say, but Hussein decided that he wanted to defend his coach, and he came out in defense of his coach. So, but they have moved on, and I pray that they do well. I hear that Mr. Mills has retired. I haven't heard that from Mr. Mills, but
And I was just about to start my career.
I heard that he is retired, and maybe, and knowing Mr. Mills, he probably won't say anything about this. He'll probably, probably he should, but he probably won't. And I'm certainly going to try to get a word from the coach.
I think he's bigger than that.
Yep.
You don't need to respond.
Yeah, but
Sir Glenn
but
Mills.
certainly, and Usain made a point. 1, 2, 3 has never happened before. So I don't know if you want to give the coach credit for that or the athletes, but Usain is suggesting that the coach should take credit.
I didn't hear what was said,
Yep.
but I will tell you, naturally, people are very ungrateful in life. And from this story, not hearing what they said, but what comes to mind is how quick we are to open our mouths and say things, not thinking about how it affects the other person. So anyway, to Mr. Mills, great job. You have made us proud historically. You too, Bolt. And whatever the problem is, let's move on. All right?
What's
now,
the next one?
What's the next one? Ooh, all over the newspaper. Caribbean Maritime Institute has a new, what would we call him now? Deputy president, who will be acting, the new acting president for CMU. We know that Professor Fritz Pinnock went on voluntary leave for 6 weeks, voluntary leave of absence amid a corruption probe at the institution. So there you go. That's your new acting president for CMU, Ibrahim Jagun now has assumed the new role, and we hope that all the students are doing well. What a great institution. We hope that we can clear up all the issues and get back to the business of some empowered and educated young people, right? Poised for where the future is going and the careers of the future. What an institution.
Yep.
So
Good
hope
luck,
we
sir.
can clean it all up, and we hope that Ibrahim Ajukuno will do a good job in that position while all probes are happening.
Good luck, sir.